you can see behind me a map of Oregon. Also a globe. Also my brochures. We'll talk about the globe later. Right now I need to build Seth. Okay. How's that? Maybe I need to get the charger. Oh, by the way, what we're going to be doing tonight. Going to be working on Seth. This is... Say hi, Seth. And I'm just going to be rambling tonight. I don't have anything really specific to talk about. And I'm probably not even going to have anybody watching this live stream since it's so late. So I'm basically just going to be talking to myself. But I thought, why not? It's been a while since I've updated YouTube. I might as well just post a live stream and ramble while I work on Seth. 1 second, I gotta get the charger. Hello, Lana. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hello, Always Right. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Sri. Hi, Lana. I think Seth is back. Thank you, yes. Lana said she missed this. Alright. This thing better charge. I don't think it's going to charge. Oh no, it technically has the ability to charge. That's good. It's a good start. You guys miss watching me fiddle around with the camera for forever, trying to get the camera to... Oh my gosh. Well, while I'm fiddling around, why don't you guys tell me what you've been up to? What are you doing tonight? How have you guys been? How we feeling? Alright, it looks like I got it to work. So that's good. Next, I need to get the laptop. Basically, I'm just going to set this up so that I can actually watch the live stream. I'm not sure where to put it though. I need more tables. Let's see. I guess I could just set it right here and kind of... Here's a chair. Sorry guys. I'm gonna have to set up everything for the first however many minutes. Oh, and my laptop My laptop actually takes like, I counted it, my laptop takes like 20 or 30 minutes to load sometimes. I don't know. Maybe here. Maybe. Okay, how's the chat doing? Internet is buggy. Damn. Driving back home so I can't talk. Damn. And my charger isn't charging. Damn. Went to the store to buy some snacks. Tonight I was planning on watching a movie with my family. Well, that's a good idea. Damn, it's so cold outside. Yeah, sounds accurate. It is like peak winter, which is peak winters. I went on a long drive at the peak of winter across country one time upon a day. My phone is not liking to charge. I have to put a rubber band on it, and then try to stick it where it sits. And then I have to try to fuss with the rubber band to make it get into the right, just the right position, which it had it before, so I don't know why it stopped, because I didn't touch it. Maybe it was a false alarm. It's gonna be a long night, guys. And you guys aren't even gonna be here to watch it, because you're gonna go to sleep soon. Most likely. Is this even theoretically possible to... Am I unplugged somewhere? I'm not unplugged. I had a fight with a friend. Oh no. What's up with Seth's body and neck? What's up with it is it's not built yet. He doesn't really have a body or neck. Okay, this phone is... She doesn't know what she's from. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's try this end. See if that will work. Okay, it does work. So we have power. Also, Lana, I'm sorry to hear about your friend. Okay, so I'm just... First hour of the stream is just me trying to get a rubber band to work so I can charge my phone. That's great. Love that for you. Okay. Still not working. Okay, it needs to be tilted like forward. Okay. Now needs to be tilted to the side. I'm accidentally zooming in and out. I think we're charging right now, but I'm literally scared to check it. So we're just gonna go like that. Also, you guys are probably not gonna be able to hear me like at all. Sign of low intelligence. Oh. It be like that sometimes. We can hear you for now. Well, you guys were able to hear me okay when I was in the other place and I had a fan going. So, in theory, you should be able to hear me. Though I am a bit further away, I guess. Should I move the camera closer? I don't know. All I know is let me know if you guys can actually hear me or not, okay? So I'm going to say something and then you guys just repeat what you heard. The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test. Okay, let me know if you heard that. Here's another one. Trying to think of one. When is a door not a door? When it's a jar. Okay, now just tell me what I said so that okay. Yes, type in the chat. I'm just gonna keep talking, so let me know if you guys. I'm sure you guys will say if I can't. Anyways, we are in Oregon. I've been in Oregon for about 2 months now at this point, pretty much. What have I been doing for the past 2 months? I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but it's been slow. Yeah, it's been slow. I sold a trailer, and I'm working on Seth, which, come to think of it, what part should I work on Seth today? I guess I'll just do some more of the neck. I changed the neck design so it's not like tubular anymore, mainly because I felt it would be stronger and less able to break, and I also thought that it would be better if it had more basic controls. So instead of going up and down all these crazy directions, basically we're just focusing on it being able to like talk and then like to move, basically to look like he's reacting to stuff. Kind of what I had in mind was honestly that singing fish. That's like, here's a little song I wrote. I'm not gonna sing the song because it's probably copywritten, but you get the picture. Um, yeah, so I flipped the trailer for 250, and we're building Seth right now. Say less. Say less. Still, you know, I used to have a paper crown, like a blue crown, tape crown that I would wear. I don't have it anymore because the only reason I built it in the first place was to keep my hair up. And also, like, I would use this hat to keep my hair up, but it was the summertime and it was really hot, so wearing a beanie was not ideal for keeping my hair up. So a little band of paper worked, and then someone said to turn it into a crown, so I turned it into a crown. I guess this is kind of a preliminary test live stream. I actually don't think I don't think I've done a live stream with Seth and this setup. One of the things I'm noticing is that Seth is taking up the whole screen. I'm just like here. Also, have you guys noticed that I used the Walmart shirt for this new mannequin? I needed a shirt that I was okay to, to make cuts in and stuff, and get hot glue on, and yeah. So this is the sacrificial Walmart shirt. That was the last outfit that I was wearing when I was in Texas. Now we have a jacket and some pants, appropriate for Oregon cold weather and just the winter time in general. All right, so I'm I'm currently, like I said, it takes 30 minutes for my laptop to load. So I'm currently trying to get the laptop up and running so I can read the live stream. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So I'm gonna just take a look. Oh, won't break every 2 days. It's much more stable. Is there a way to make his face more smooth? What do you mean smooth? Like sandpaper it down, I guess? Tape white paper to seem more smooth instead of just colored face, and see all lines from the bending. Lines from the bending? I'm gonna level with you. If the lines from the bending are the first thing that you're noticing when I have these little tiny cardboard legs made out of just like scrap pieces of cardboard, I think you got your priorities wrong. Of course, the final version of him will probably look much better. But for now, he just needs to have a basic shape. It's a prototype after all. We only got to the second prototype out of like 3 or 4 that I wanted to make. Oh, my shirt on Lego Man. Yeah, new Lego Man just dropped. You need to notice the little legs. They're so cute. Thank you. Yeah, the little, they're kind of hard to see. But I was thinking, I just wanted it to look a little bit more realistic, you know. The realism levels are off the charts. That's sarcasm. Oh, my computer finally opened up, so now I can try to access it. And it will take 20 or 30 minutes to get into this computer. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. It's the second slowest computer I've ever seen. The slowest computer I've ever seen was at like this place that I worked, and they had this computer that was like an actual computer. Mine is just a laptop, but they had like an actual computer, and it was just terrible, just terrible. And while that's loading, I'll check on the chat. All I've been doing is running back and forth, checking on the chat. They bend with his body. Yes. Noticing my hair. Yes, I do have hair. Where do we start, guys? I mean, it's been such a long time since we've done a live stream. I basically completely stopped doing, building live streams for like like a month or two before I left Texas, and it's been like 2 months. So I literally have basically not done like a crafting live stream in like 4 months. I'm pretty sure. You can fact check me on that, I guess, but anyways, you can tell I've done a little bit of cardboard craft setup here. Actually, I can show you Seth's body. These are, I bought some more Crayola crayons. These were $3, expensive. The ones at Target were like $1, but I don't know. They were probably on some sale or something. Anyways, I can take Seth off here. Bum, ba-da-dum. There he is, the child. He's going good. It actually took me like literally, I'm not even joking, literally like a month to build this head the first time I made Seth, because I went through so much trial and error of like, what shape do I want? How am I going to make the Stray Hydroblade logo in 3D? What depth? What is a dragon's face? I literally had to study the faces of dragons for a while just so I could know like what is the shape of the snout? Is it just like completely square? Is it round? What is a dragon's snout? What are the styles that I like? I had to chat GPT some images of cardboard dragons, and then I copied those images to do this because I couldn't find anybody else that had done it. Yeah, it took me like a month to get to the point. And then I just built this in like an hour because I knew what I was doing and I had a stencil for it. Oh, and it also took me a really long time. I spent like 3 days figuring out the size that I should build Seth. Because I had a Stray Hydroblade dragon. In fact, let me see. I think I still have the original drawing somewhere. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I have the amalgamation schematics in here as well. This drawing of Seth, or it's just the Stray Hydroblade dragon original. I had to resize the whole thing. No, it looks pretty normal right here, but the head or like the neck, we shrunk that like way down, the body and all that, and then we had to make sure that the legs were like proportional to like sit on both of my shoulders, and I drew out that in like a stencil. We made monstrosity and all that just to get the size of the body that we needed and know like what we were doing. Beautiful hair, thank you. Just remembered to ask, do you have the super sharp golden scissors? I don't. I left those, but I had some Fiskars. The last ones I had were Westcott. These ones are Fiskars, and they're about the same. Mastered the skill. Great Dragon, always liked it. Thank you, yes. And you're exactly right. With these blueprints and my learned knowledge, which really the whole part of building Seth was just the knowledge. It took me like 3 months to get where I was. Not because it took me a long, not because building the cardboard itself was something that would take a long time, but it was just because I had to learn and very carefully study everything that I was doing, um, and just looking at thousands of reference pictures and trying to figure out the size and trying to figure out like what would be like I've systematically designed Seth to go as viral as possible, and even like with coming up with the name and coming up with the character, and we were going into like ventriloquism territory before we got shut down too. So we have really done like an overhaul on Seth. So of course we're gonna bring him back, right? Um, but what I'm trying to say is building this cardboard head doesn't really take that long. Um, when you're just cutting the cardboard head, this took me an hour to make, right? This took me another hour to make the body. Anyways, basically what I'm trying to say is that we're probably going to build Seth like 100 times faster. Just because now we know what we're doing, basically. I'm still trying to get my computer to load. Let's see here. The same, that's good. Yeah, I mean, there's some good quality scissors. Heck yeah, thank you. Always right. You know what else we got, guys? A whiteboard. That's Seth. Right there. That's a water wheel. That's a garden. Like a wheat grain. That's a wrench. That's a trailer. That's the bottle bike. That's a car. That's a camera. You can't even see it. That's a camera. Anyways, the markers, oh my gosh. It's not like I can just whip out the whiteboard and start drawing on it and you guys will see it. I mean, for one, if I put it up here, like somewhere like up here, whatever, you can barely make out the what is being drawn on it, unfortunately. But we're one step closer to actually being able to use a whiteboard. Am I still doing bottle bike? That was a pretty cool idea. I did that once just to pick up the bottle bike. I have the bottle bike with me, but no, I haven't been doing it. I've been doing a bunch of labor for my grandfather, because the deal for me living here basically was that I work for him to be able to live here. So, just been doing a lot of that. I mean, the bottle bike literally makes like $5 an hour or something, roughly. So if I ever needed to, that might be something that I could potentially do to make money for food. But to pay rent and whatever, I have to work for my grandfather. And then he lets me stay here. So most of my days are filled with doing a bunch of labor for my grandfather. The first month I was here, I basically only focused on building the trailer, which went a lot slower than I wanted it to. And that really set me back on how much labor I owed my grandfather. So for this second month, all I've basically been doing is like doing labor, and I've done a little bit of building Seth, and I built this table. This table is made out of cardboard. I don't know if you could tell, but it's made out of cardboard. I built the mannequin. I'm getting the room set up, with stuff, supplies. I got hot glue gun set up. air compressor set up. Yeah, so, and I got like the perfect camera angle set up. I literally spent probably like 4 hours or something just doing the math in my head of like what would be the optimum peak best like angle. And it still didn't turn out that great because we got this here. Well, I designed it for filming like horizontally, and I'm filming vertically, which I didn't really plan for, so it is what it is. But yeah, I put a lot of I've been putting a lot of effort in behind the scenes. Basically, did a little bit of mining off camera, guys. Right? Yes, yes. Good for your environment, exercise, and money. It's a good deal. You made it good. Yeah. Well, I'm basically like 10 times more powerful here than I was in Texas. I don't know if you guys caught that, but like I made a whole video called The Shop, The Space, and Everything in Between. Literally because I knew moving to Oregon was going to be a pretty big deal. It's like probably the single biggest like jump or like step that I've made. I mean, I like slept in a porta potty at Open Sauce and a whole bunch of other like crazy shenanigans that most of you guys already know, so I'm not going to go over them again. Or you know, just being homeless for like 10 months, and anyways, Walmart job, LJ's RV, you know, all that stuff. Oh, all that stuff. It's just so much stuff that I don't want to sit here and go through it all. But anyways, you get the picture. It was a lot of stuff, and I had a lot of wins in there. But I think that like getting this housing situation secured is probably like one of the bigger wins. I'd say there's at least one win that was a pretty big win for me, which was just building skill as a homeless man. Like, I've never been a homeless man. Now that I've lived that life for like 10 months, whatever, I know how to do it. So when I first, it was just like a babe in the woods, you know, I was thrown out and don't know what to do. But now it's been 10 months of me being homeless, and I developed the skill to be able to deal with it and to get out of it. So if anything, I would say that is like, I wish I had a badge that says survived homelessness or something, you know, because it was actually like a skill that took me literally like 10 months to develop. So, crash course on how to be homeless. So now if I ever needed to be homeless again, I could do it like pretty easily. Theoretically, of course. So that was like a big victory. And then I would also say just like building up a track record of showing resilience. Like, I've been recording everything since the past 10 months ago. Everybody's been following along. Everybody's known the majority of what I've been through and gone through, and what I've achieved. I think people, if anything, I also have like a record, like or like a history now built up. Basically, just I need to get a badge for that too. Just it says badge of resilience. Because now I don't have to tell you how good I am. I can just show you the videos. I could show you the videos of me having like literally nothing and then still coming out surviving, you know, like. Anyways, so that's probably like the two biggest things for me is built resilience and skill with homelessness. Not built resilience, sorry, because I already had a bunch of resilience, but I made a log of videos that people could see. They could see and they could look at it, right? Of like a log of resilience. So that there's proof, because seeing is believing. Anyways, and that's very important, because now theoretically I could pull up clips from that, whatever, and um, you know have a story to tell, basically. A lot of people are going to be like, and I guess one thing too, as I was thinking, was like, since I know that I'm going to succeed, like there's a 70% chance, whatever, I might as well record it. Because in my mind I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be really good for when I 100% do succeed. People can look back on it and be like, I want to be like Jaden. Jaden was, he was homeless and whatever, but he kept trying, and here's the video proof of it, and as I have watched other, videos of people that inspired me when they go through tough times and come out on top, I want to sort of replicate that. If I can have like video evidence of me going through it, and hopefully that could inspire people. And if you got a video of it, you could inspire millions of people. And so that's nothing to laugh at. What's the phrase? It's like, that's nothing to snark at or whatever. Anyways, but that, and so like video log. And if anything, I feel like it makes me qualified to talk on a lot of these subjects, like, because I know what I'm doing. Like I've literally risked life and limb to come out and do this stuff. Like, so yeah, no, but I guess I went on kind of a side tangent there, but it's been a lot of victories, and I think that, I mean, a lot of victories, and then also like moving here and being in a better housing situation is just another huge victory. Um, so it's like I just keep winning. Anyways, so and to the point where it's just like, just over time and over and over and over again, it just becomes more and more and more obvious. I just keep growing more and more and more, to the point now where I'm at a place that's 10x better than what I had before. So I forgot why I went on that side tangent, but I need to read the comments. Let me see if I can open the stream on my laptop yet. Maybe I've been talking for like 20 minutes. Maybe my laptop is finally open. It is. Hey, there's the live stream. Okay, I can finally read your guys' comments when it loads. Hold on. Still doing bottle bike. When are you gonna make a crown? That became your signature accessory, aside from the beard. When am I gonna make a crown? I probably when it's the summertime, in like 7 months from now, when it's hot out and I need like the heat. Either that, or I need to make like a winter version of a crown that's like toasty and warm. I have this. Does this count as a crown? Is this my Oregon crown? Hold on. You really want that? Unironically, extremely warm and pleasant. Forget how it looks, but it's warm. Kite Man Dan says Gigi and I got part of a Gigi and I got to the part of where Hayden walks to the. Oh, they're talking about My Hero Academia, a show that I have not seen. Interesting. By the way, hi Kite Man Dan, welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna be rambling tonight. I didn't expect anybody to watch the stream. I was just gonna ramble endlessly. It's fitting, says Lana. Thank you. It's actually really warm, and that's why I'm keeping it on. So, we do it for the laughs, you know. Gigi, the one who watches the musicals, yes, that Gigi, Lana, good eye, good eye. And then Always Right asks, okay, about The Crown. It's on my to-do list. Okay, I want to make The Crown at some point, like just to make a blue crown because it's kind of a meme at this point. We'll make a blue crown, and it's gonna get more. It's gonna get better each time too. So it's gonna have like. I don't know how it could possibly be better, but I'm not opposed to the idea of rebuilding the crown. Basically, let's just say that. Thank you for bringing it up. Always Right. That's why I keep you around, because you actually remember what happens in my life, and I appreciate that. You're a loyal, dedicated fan who stays for the plot. Let's see. Okay. Always Right says, "Why do you need a laptop?" And then he said, "Oh, makes sense." Yeah. In case you're wondering why I need a laptop, I'll just reiterate. Basically, I can see the stream. I can't read, the text over there from you guys. Normally, I have the phone close enough where I can actually read off of it, which I probably should have because my audio levels aren't that great. But I like this angle. It looks nice. I don't know. This mannequin, Lego Man, is kind of in the way. In fact, we need to upgrade Lego Man real quick. Let me just... Is that... It's not really centered. Okay. I actually need to start working on Seth. I think we did enough introductory. I'm also going to take this off because it's time to get serious, okay? And we don't want silly hats. You think I wear silly hats? I don't. No, I do not like your hat. Good day. Good day. Tell me what that's from. Somebody in the comments. That's from Go Dog Go. It's a book. Look it up. Go Dog Go. All right. In the summer you wore blue. In the winter you wore red. Yeah. Speeds up the past users as well as I need one for all. I do like power. I do like power. Thank you. Yes. Send me any sort of information relating to power and send me power. In fact, your feedback empowers me. Now, it might be like a small amount depending on, well, ideas actually can. Anyways, feedback. What did I write down on this brochure over here? It says, join live streams, provide feedback and suggestions, support through donations, and share content with others. Those are all ways that you can empower me. That sounds really selfish, though. I shouldn't say that. I mean, let's change the subject. Let's change the subject. I mean, feel free to donate money to me, but I know none of you have money that watch me, so it's fine. And besides, I'm tired of. Yeah. So, anyways, there's like a million ways to make money, and money isn't even like the thing to go for. You want power. You never choose money over power. Anyways, money can be a form of power, and really, nothing in it has any inherent value. Not even money. It's all about how you use it. And gosh, I'm messing with my hair a lot. Okay, I'll stop. Let me catch up on the chat here. Music a try. The wood. Interesting. The Ballad of Death Note musical. Added a face to the mannequin. Yeah, we did. This is Lego Man. His name is Lego Man. So he's got a little Lego Man smile, but okay. You want to know more about One for All's powers? Yes. Yes, I do. All right, I actually need to get. I'm giving a lot of exposition, guys. Believe me, there is a backlog of talking that I haven't talked for so long. Oh, I can also use my laptop to look up things while I'm streaming. This is new to me. I haven't. I haven't been able to. Oh, by the way, guys, I need to get a microphone. All right, I need to get one of those $15 little lapel mics, whatever. All right. I had some at LJ's, but I left them there because we left in a hurry. I need to get more. They were $15 on Amazon. They took like a day to get here, but I never really had a good address. Now we do. And I have people who have Amazon. My family has Amazon. So, hey, maybe I can get some microphones. I cannot stress this to you enough how much I want a microphone. I have been wanting a microphone for so long, especially the fact that now I can have a laptop here so I can keep my phone super far away. Would be nice to have a microphone. Anyways, that's stuff for another day, though. That's just add it to the list of ideas. We got stray when you read text. What? See what Kite Man said about power. Oh, first user, one for all. A power that starts out meaningless, relatable, but gets stronger as it builds up power from each new person it's passed to. It enhances strength, speed, and quirks of those who have it. Wait, so it gets passed around like what? Like a virus? Does it spread, or does it just goes from one person to another, and only one person has it at any given time? And then I'm confused. Second user. Oh. Gear shift. The user can change the speed of small objects from 1st to 4th year. By the time of the 9th user, it can be used on a cellular level and break the sound barrier. Wow. Look at the face, John. Yes, always right. Thank you for the face, John. That's actually very interesting. And it's right up my alley, too. I love hearing anything. By the way, here's Seth. Say hi, Seth. Look at his little legs, guys. Look at him. He's like a cat. He's so cute. He's so kawaii. He almost dropped him. He looks like a potato with legs. With little... Wait. Oh, one of his legs is missing. No. No. He has to have a leg. Jaden, why do you care if he has a leg? Okay, look, I don't really care. I do it for the jokes. Okay, I do it for the haha. I do it for the funny. Okay, I built these legs. Took me like 3 seconds. There you go, Seth. We need to build Seth some stuff. That's the perfect size right there. Okay. Oh, okay, that's the pen that doesn't work. Let's see. Let's read the chat, guys. We'll read the chat. I saw it too. Yeah. You have to willingly pass on one for all. Only one person has it at a time. Okay, that makes sense. You're doing amazing explanations. You are. Good job. Third, Fajin. With repeated movements, the user can store up kinetic energy within their body to release later in explosive bursts of speed and strength. I gotta start watching the show. It kind of reminds me of One Punch Man. Which I think, I don't know, did they ever make an animated second season? I know they animated the first season, but I don't think they ever animated the second season. If they have, they did it a lot later. Guys, you know, the floodgates are open right now. I have been not talking to the stream or really revealing anything for like a month straight, pretty much. Like, I did the update video like 3 weeks ago, and I've actually posted a decent amount of shorts. Not a lot, but just like, it gives you a glimpse into, you know, you saw the windmill, the water wheel, the tree house, Seth, but it's not like near as much as I would like to be posting. I've been so backed up with doing labor for my grandfather that like pretty much all my waking hours consist of that, and then at night I have some time to do like what I'm doing right now. All right, let me read the chat. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it, guys. Calm down. Potato with a head. Yes, that is what Seth looks like. The second user's quirk also started out rather insignificant, but because of One for All building a power, with each one's new person to it also gained power and evolved. Dang. I'm trying to think how I could apply that to real life somehow. Little leggy. Yes, little legs. On Seth. Kite, can a person who already has powers take All Might powers if Midnight doesn't exist? Okay, now you're talking nerd talk. I don't know any of that. That's probably from My Hero Academia, but All Might could have the power given One for All. Quirk, yeah, although it's later expanded that double quirks hurt a person's body, so Hero was perfect for One for All. Oh, I was supposed to look up. I was supposed to use my laptop to look up an image of Seth, the old version of Seth, and this is perfect because, oh my goodness, guys, I cannot stress to you enough the fact that whenever I needed to look up something for like 10 months, basically, if I was doing a live stream, I couldn't look it up because I didn't have a second device. So I would just have to wait until I got off the stream to be able to access the web or to look at reference images, or I would take a picture of it with my camera and look at it. But I have I have my laptop now. You don't understand. That's like tripled my efficiency with with the live streams. I can look at the chat while I'm live, and I can Google things and use ChatGPT and look at images. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm looking up my own YouTube channel so I can actually, you know what? I probably won't be able to. I have to sign into a different user. Whatever. It's gonna be a little complicated, but we'll make it work because Seth was on a different channel under it's the thing, you know. I have so much to talk about that it's like I can't get it all out. Uh, there's like a world of words that you guys don't know of that I have not said these words. I could be talking here for the whole day and like not have oh I'm really far behind on that sort of stuff. Okay, let's see here. Can we do let's go to sorry I'm not reading the chat for a second. I'm gonna have to open up my old channel so I can look at Seth because I can't remember how I'm supposed to build his neck. We're trying to build the articulating joint, whatchamacallit. Okay, sorry that I haven't been checking the chat. You just scroll back until we find a version of Seth that the neck was exposed so I can see how many joints he was supposed to have. Count them. Looks like 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's double check that because I did some modifications onto it. I might have taken some away or might have added some. I was just thinking, oh yeah, it's 3. Well, let's go further back. I want a confirmed 3. Can I get a confirmed 3 on this? 1, 2, 3. 3.5. 3. Looks like 3. Are they spaced with a decent amount of space? Not really. Okay, cool. Now I can go back to switch count. Let's go watch our own stream. The reason I'm not watching my own stream on my other account is because the last time I did that, YouTube did not like it, and it was like, you're trying to cheat the system and watch your own streams. So I don't know if that's even a thing anymore, but we're just not doing it. Okay, we're open up that live stream. It'll open up in a second, and then I can read it. Okay, let's see here. Danger sense only activates. Wait, hold on. Fourth, danger sense. The user feels a pain in their head whenever someone who has malice in their intent is around them and about to hurt them, especially just spider sense. Essentially, just spider sense that warns to dodge. Danger sense only activates when the person has malice. So if someone is fighting without the intent to actively hurt, it won't activate, which has interesting implications sometimes. Interesting. Might not be painful, but it is described as painful when it first arrives, so it might get less painful over time. Black Whip is also described as painful when it first arrives, so it might just be the arrival of the quirk that is painful, where they gain the ability to beat it. Okay, so we need to make 3 little neck circles. See these? We're gonna make 3. I've already made 2 of them. I'm already ahead of the game here, guys. Did I say this was going to be built extremely fast? Yes, I did. So why is it taking forever? Well, to be fair, it's actually going quite a bit faster than it normally would be going. So I still retain the right to say that we're doing better now than without. Okay, this is gonna like destroy it. Let me read the chat. Okay, no one's fine. Are you tired, Jaden? Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired as a tired person. Where's the... Okay, where is... Oh, I was probably never going to find that there. Oh, here it is. Okay. Cool. Let's see what the chat has to say. Me going back and forth reading the chat. 5th, Black Whip. The user can produce black tendrils. All over their body that can be used to swing around or restrict people. Activates automatically when the user is really angry. Lawless is tired of being great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lana. Black Whip. Are you sure you didn't just make that one up? That one sounds made up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I enjoy these live streams. I enjoy our chats. I enjoy our little talks. It's gonna feel weird when I'm not backed up on work. I've been so backed up on work that it's just been nonstop, like 3 weeks of just the whole day. It just goes to labor. And when I finally have caught up, I'll have a lot of my day to myself. And it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. I wish I could just sit here all day and work on Seth and live stream and make the YouTube videos, because really I almost feel like that would be more productive anyways, just on account of building mechanical contraptions for YouTube is literally my biggest skill, and also the thing that has potential for the most benefit, the highest yield technique. If I go viral, it could be life-changing. I've actually gone viral before, so I know that it is life-changing. I would, and you know, with me having Seth, yeah, I mean, the smart move here is really just to stay in the room and just spend 24/7 working on Seth until we get him finished, and then beyond. But we're not smart. No, we're smart. I mean, we're smart. We just hold on. I gotta smartly glue this down, and then I gotta read the chat. Okay. Gosh, give me a break, guys. It's hard being a live streamer, guys. I mean, it is and it isn't. The joke here being that live streaming is not that hard. Okay. 6. Smoke screen. The user can produce a purple smoke to hide in or obscure the vision of opponents. It also obscures the vision of the user. Can also activate when the user is extremely angry. Interesting. Seems like most of them are anger activated. Canonically, smoke screen 6 was quirk of sidekick to the hero who had left. With smoke screen itself never really was good for hero work. That air thing is so helpful. Oh, you noticed the air thing? Let me just step right in and show you. It's a little air compressor, basically. I'm not going to bring up the air compressor, but it's basically about, this big. Anyways, and it has this. I've modified it because I needed more airflow so that it had continuous flow so that the engine wasn't starting and stopping. That way it's easier on the engine and hopefully it'll have more longevity. Anyways, so it's just the tip of a mechanical pencil that I glued onto it with the proper hole size to widen the amount of airflow that I have. Anyways, this little air compressor can't really. This thing cools down. All right. I've been working with hot glue building Seth in Texas for like 4 months, whatever. And anyways, done hot glue projects. This bad boy cools down hot glue 10 times faster than if you just let the hot glue sit, which essentially means that you're going to be able to build stuff out of hot glue 10 times faster with this. I believe it cost like $200 for it. And I bought this years ago. So, trust me, I'm basically like a professional cardboard craftsman at this point. I got the air compressor set up. I got the bulk hot glue rings, whatever. I should just, okay, maybe I'm not that professional, but I should also mention that we got more popsicle sticks. I never was able to go to Walmart once I was in the rental I was in Texas, because Target was the only thing nearby. And anyways, Walmart was basically off limits, so I couldn't buy these popsicle sticks. They didn't sell them at Target. Now I got them. These are great. It's like $5 or $9, something like that, for 300 popsicle sticks. These bad boys are going to be for building Seth's wings and many other things. Mwah. It is just, it's a dream. And you know what? You know what I like the most about them all? They're cheap. I mean, I swear, like, as with like everything in life, there's always like an upfront cost, like to build the infrastructure and whatever. And so, of course, it costs a lot, to buy a good $10 pair of scissors, $15 hot glue gun, whatever, $200 air compressor, the popsicle sticks and the hot glue. Hot glue's a big cost. I got like a little, this is like a little, a paper cutter thing that you open the arm and it, and then close the arm and it, anyways. But really like what I love the most about cardboard crafts is just the fact that it's so cheap. It's so cheap and it does so much. Man, if I hold on, I need to get whatever. I'll do a quick one here, just because why not? If I build a prototype, the education from it before I build something out of metal or some vinyl version is so imperative. It's so crucial because you get all of the mistakes worked out in cardboard, and then you know what you're doing and you can build it for real in metal or 3D printing or whatever you want to do. And so prototyping is extremely valuable for the type of work that I do. And it is so cheap and so valuable that it makes me practically jump for joy. Glad to have access to it, especially being back in Oregon, having access now to the air compressor is like a pretty big deal for this line of work. I'm going to use it right now while I try to read the chat. Seven, float. The user can float in the air. That's it. They're weightless. They fly around a bit, I guess. Good for mobility. Lana says, Stray, what will you make with popsicle sticks now if body is cardboard? That's a good question. The reason that I built it out of popsicle sticks last time was because I didn't know what I was doing. And I wanted to keep it like a skeleton so that I could change it easily. But now I know that really I need to just make it out of cardboard. It's going to be a lot stronger that way and a lot faster to make. I will probably make the wings out of popsicle sticks though. And last time I built the mannequin out of popsicle sticks, but this is not. This is all like really, this cardstock paper is terrible for hot glue. I don't know what I was thinking. But it's all made of paper. It's not made of popsicle sticks. Last time I made it out of popsicle sticks, but this time I made this before I bought the popsicle sticks. Let's just say that. So, anyways, that could use some more cooling down. Let's see here. Yeah, for the wings. And the popsicle sticks are just so good for craft stuff. They just come in handy in a lot of things, so I like to have them on hand. They're super cheap and super useful, which is just, there's so much value in it. I get so much value out of all these things, which is why I love it. It's good business. 8th and 9th user, one for all. When one for all reached 9th user, the power had evolved and grown so much that the 9th could use all 7 available, one for all. The 9th is the main character. Past 5 a.m. here. Is it play the mysterious music? Is it past 5 a.m. there? Let's find out together. How you ask? Are you gonna look it up online real quick and figure out whether or not it's 5 a.m. there? That would be absolutely absurd. Let me pull out my grandfather's globe that he let me borrow. And let's go ahead and go to Serbia. All right, so I'm just going to align this dial. What time is it now? 8 p.m. Okay, 8:15 p.m. pretty much. All right. Then we're going to spin this globe until we get to Serbia. Actually, Serbia doesn't show up on this, so we're just going to use Bulgaria and Belgrade. Not Bulgaria. We're going to use Belgrade and Slovakia, somewhere near Belgrade and Slovakia. Lana, remember that video you sent me where the guy purposely messes up the map so that it gets a lot of views? Because whenever you say the mapping of where the Serbians are, somehow you're always wrong and they'll get mad at you for it, and then the video goes viral. Yeah, so this literally Serbia does not show up on this globe, which means it's unimportant. Anyways, so but we're just gonna say in this area, we got Belgrade and Slovakia, right? Okay, and then we go up here, and it says that it's. That can't be right. Am I right here? Hold on. Jaden, just look it up. It'd be so much easier. No, I refuse. Oh, it's because it's not. It's not. I did it wrong. User error. 8 p.m. Let's see here. 8 p.m. Not 8 a.m. I did that wrong. Okay, 8 p.m. Okay, then we'll go over to Serbia here. It's not on the map, so we're just gonna go Slovakia and Belgrade. And then it says, oh, Lana, perchance, is the sun starting to come up yet? Because by my calculations, using this really awesome globe, I've never had a globe before, so I'm kind of like really happy to have a globe. I'm kind of nerding out over it. Let's see here. By my calculations, it should be. Don't look at the screen. No cheating. Let's see here. 5 a.m. About 5 a.m. Maybe 5:30. All right, now let's look at the screen. Globe time. Yes. Oh, Lana said it was 5:15. I knew I was close. All right, that's pretty close. I mean, like, look, I'm using a globe. All right, and I just found out what time it is. In Belgrade. Which, and it also shows, the signs show that theoretically right now, the sun should actually be starting to rise. Is that correct? Is this your card? Basically, that's the energy that I'm giving off right now. I'm thinking of a number between Serbia, between Slovakia and Belgrade. It shows on this dial that either the sun is just about to start making light, or that it's already started to make light. Let me know. Lana, is this your card? Tell me. Give me the answer in the chat. You can use it like that. Yes. Belgrade is capital of Serbia. Oh, okay. Bulgaria. Let's see here. Perchance. Oh, I don't know. Is it? I'm just being goofy. Kite, don't encourage them. Yeah. Always right as a third wheel. But we love being a tricycle. It's fine, guys. We can make it a four-wheeler if we have Kite Man Dan here too. An 18-wheeler. We don't have to be the third wheel. We can flirt too. Lana, I know that you're like on the verge of falling asleep, but can you please reveal in the chat whether or not it is light outside or just about to be light outside where you are? Because my prediction is that it's either light outside or just about to be light. I have a globe. You know, and while we're waiting for her to respond, let's talk about this globe for a second, guys. Okay? Chat GPT told me, Stray Hydroblade, Jaden, it's okay. So um always right says I'm doing fine though. Sad until I met you. Heart emoji. That's hilarious. Um, basically, I was trying to build a machine to create positive change. We still hadn't figured out what machine we were going to be making. We were still in the process of asking the question, what machine could we build that would make a positive change? I was going to build it in my room in Texas, like a prototype version, and then try to, show it to people and be like, look, we could scale this up and we could change the world. Anyway, so um, when I was doing that, and we're talking about like a worldwide scale and all that, and like doing something that could create a positive change in the world, all of the ChatGPT generated images that I used as references, they showed a globe in every one of them. And I asked ChatGPT, I said, why did you put a globe in every one of them? And ChatGPT said something along the lines of like, oh, well, you're doing something on a worldwide scale, you're, trying to change the world. So the globe sort of symbolizes that. That's why you have a globe in the background. There would always be like a symbol of a planet there. So the globe sort of symbolizes, or can, well, whatever. The globe kind of symbolizes thinking on a worldwide scale, I suppose, or changing the world, whatever, stuff like that. And then to actually have a globe is just a good decoration for the room. You can use it to tell the time in different places and the daylight as well. And I'm sure you can probably tell like latitude and longitude and probably a bunch of other stuff. So it's just cool to have a globe. And also it's a symbol of basically the scale that I'm thinking on. When I think about my goals, I think about them on a worldwide scale. I think about not just like what am I going to do here in my bedroom in Oregon. Oregon is just like a speck on here in the grand scheme of the world, and it just puts it all into perspective. 8 billion people live on this blue rock floating through space. It's insane. And also, what some fun stuff about a globe versus maps. Maps are flat, and a globe is not. So we don't have a great way to make a flat map of the Earth, and so a globe is the best representation we can get of that. I always think it's funny how America here. You probably can't see that very well, so I'm gonna move closer. America, where is it? America here, and I have to get a Sharpie and cross this out. Now it's supposed to say the Gulf of America, not the Gulf of Mexico. Outdated globe. Well, I'm just kidding, guys. But anyways, that was a reference to politics. Anyways, but America right here, and then what is this? That's the Alaska. Alaska is part of America. And then what's this? Oh, Russia. Russia and Alaska. Russia and America are literally like they're like this, okay? Right there. From the perspective we normally see on a map is like America's here and then like the rest of the world's over here or something. It's backwards for you guys, I know. Anyways, yeah, so and the fact that like this globe was just sitting in a dusty office not getting used, it feels good to be able to borrow it from my grandfather and get to use it. I get a lot of value out of using it. So awesome addition to the room, and a great symbol of thinking on a worldwide scale. It gives a lot of perspective. honestly. Plus, you can use it. I'm sure you could. You could use it to tell the time in different places, which is I know you can just like Google that, but I don't know why it's just so much more satisfying to like be like, oh, here it is, and then line up the dial, and then be like, oh, it's this time over in this part of the world. Um, just fun. It's just fun. And I prefer doing it manually. I actually like. I don't um, like having to look up like opening my phone and then like googling, hey, what time is it in Serbia right now or something, and it tells me the time. This tells me the time, and it also tells me the daylight, whether it's daylight or night out, which you could probably guess just based off of the time. Like if it's midnight in Serbia, it's probably dark, whatever. But I'm kind of a visual learner and hands-on, and I really like the manually turning the globe and doing the dial instead of just like typing it in. It's a lot. It's a lot more fun doing it that way, and like it's the whole like sensory thing as well. We can do some globe ASMR. Anyways, I'll put it over here for now, and then I have to read the chat and see if Lana told me if it was daytime or not. Oregon in a spec, it got Gravity Falls. I know, right? Always right says bye bye. Oh, bye, always right. Gulf of Luigi. um, Alaska used to be Russian territory. Oh, fun fact. Interesting. Was it a reason for you to use the globe? Did Lana ever tell me whether or not it was daytime or nighttime where she is, guys? Oh, I'm scrolling up. Scrolling up. It says not ChatGPT. Never mind, don't kiss him. Oh, I have blinds shut currently, so I don't know if there's sun outside. You're hilarious, Kite. Yes, he is. Um, my family is choosing a movie. Oh, okay. Enjoy your movie always, right? Thank you for stopping by. Minimum light, barely light outside, but mostly just night. Okay, so yeah, that sounds about right. Anyways, Lana also said that she was getting tired, so she might have to go to bed soon. In which case, I'll probably just be here by myself. I was planning. What a turnout, guys! Because I was honestly planning on there being nobody here, and I was just gonna sit and talk to myself for like 3 hours while I build Seth. Thank you, Dan. Sorry, fixing the legs that keep wanting to fall off, because that's very important. You're not by yourself. You have me. Oh, thank you, Kite Man, Dan. Let's see. Did we do? Anyways, enough about the globe and all that jazz. Let's see, that probably go right there. What's like on the agenda for me? What's like the most important thing? I'll keep the stream on so I can listen to you while I fall asleep. Oh, okay. Thank you. Or wait, what? Why did I say thank you? That sounds good, Lana. That sounds good. Okay, that's probably good for now. The most important thing I would probably say, like, needs to be said, whatever, is I'm still on that grind. Where is the thing? Oh, here it is. Yeah, no, like, if you guys were thinking, like, oh, Jaden is just, he's given up the ghost, you know, or like, oh, he's back, you know, he's in a place, he's not homeless anymore, you know, so he's probably gonna just, like, chill out and, like, do nothing all day, right? Wrong. You're absolutely wrong. Start ASMRing, yeah. No, I'm not gonna do that. I wish I could do ASMR, but I need a microphone. You guys are gonna have to. I have a mailing address now, guys. I can give you my address. Well, I wonder if I can actually just give you a PO box. My family does have a PO box. I don't know if I should give out my address here. That might not be good for like doxing and stuff, you know. But we have ways of getting mail now. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Haha, yes. JK, do it. She'll love it. Supposed to make kissy noises. First of all, you wouldn't even be able to hear them if I did do them. But I will do this. And I'll do one for Lana, too. The joke is the first one was that you thought the first one was for Lana, but it was actually for Dan. What a plot twist. I have to explain the joke because, like, it makes sense in my head, but most likely nobody just whoosh, you know, just go over people's heads. Because it's like an inside joke. Only I would get it. Because I'm the one who came up with it. Lana with the hearts. Dan says, aw, thank you guys. And you guys could tell me too, like, you guys saw, or at least Lana and like Always Right saw when I was doing hot glue stuff in the before times, when I basically would have to wait a very long time for the hot glue to dry. And you can tell me like whether or not it feels like the air compressor makes a big difference or not. I would say like based off of feel, like it definitely makes a big difference, but you probably won't really notice it that much because it's just going to seem like me doing shenanigans with arts and crafts still. I think the inside joke is too inside if only you can understand it. That's accurate. Yeah, I gotta work on it. I gotta work on that. Thank you all for watching. I always appreciate it. Air compressor does indeed help a ton. Thank you, Lana. I'm asleep. No. But yeah, no, important stuff that I need to say would basically just be, I don't want anybody to think that since I haven't been posting that that I've just like given up, or that I'm just like, oh, I'm just like relaxing now and I'm not doing anything. No, I'm still going full force. I'm still going as fast as I can, doing whatever I can. yeah, that's all I gotta say. And the only reason I haven't been posting is just because I've been doing so much labor for my grandfather, that I haven't had a whole lot of time to. And I've been doing like building Seth at night, but normally I would live stream in the daytime so that people can actually watch it, but doing it now just because I am busy in the daytime. I do work in the daytime. And I didn't think anybody would show up on this live stream. I was planning on just rambling, just to, if anybody wanted to watch the VOD, the recording of it. But surprisingly, some people showed up. Okay. Good. Yeah. There we go. He's got some little circle thingies. What are the circles for, you ask? Nobody asked that, Jin. Nobody cares. I know. It's to give the neck some structural integrity, so that there's something that if I run a string through, I can pull that string and it'll make the neck arch left or right and like articulate. So the strings are going to go through here, the strings for the puppet, basically. And actually, I need to bring in some string. My grandfather has some string, but I need to go and get it. Message redacted from Dan. Oh no. Supposed to be asleep. Yeah. Alright, what's next? Don't put me on the spot, guys, because I actually don't know what's next. He needs wings, he needs a tail, he needs legs, and we need to cover him up. He needs like a control arm so I can puppeteer him. Am I going to build all of that tonight? Probably not. How long has this stream been going? Straight put your girl to sleep. I'm trying to be relaxing, ASMR type stuff. I've been doing this stream for about an hour and a half. I might actually end this. Well, I don't know. I might end the stream and go eat some food and just call it a stream. We got a lot set up. Got kind of like the setup figured out. How it's gonna be. Is the audio good? Where would the laptop go? And we also did some stuff here, and we talked a lot. I showed you guys the globe. Told you guys a lot of stuff, a lot of things. So it's good. You know, it's good. Good live stream. We could end the live stream here, and it would be a good live stream. But let's see. Let's see if we can milk it for even longer. Let's make a tail. Guys, let's make a tail. How long was the tail, though? Does anybody remember? Show of hands, people who remember what the length of the tail was supposed to be. I don't remember. And I feel like that's something that I was supposed to be aware of and to know. Read her a bedtime story? Okay, I'll tell you a bedtime story. Once there was a man who was in the start of his journey. He went through treacherous lands, trying to make whatever progress he could, until one day he ran into a big challenge, and it made it difficult for him to succeed and to progress. But the man didn't give up. The man doubled down on what he believed, and he showed great resilience by overcoming those adversities. He continued on his path and won a great victory. The end. Currently trying to find a... First of all, did you guys like that story? If you couldn't tell, it was about me. Dude, what are we gonna make this tail out of? I kind of want to make it out of cardboard, but then it's not gonna like bend at all. But it's like we never really needed it to bend. It never really mattered. So you know what? We're making it out of we're gonna make it out of cardboard. Okay, let me open up. I'm gonna have to go back and look at my own YouTube channel, which I don't think YouTube likes, but whatever. Okay, fine. Here, we're just gonna exit out and then we're gonna open it back up. In the meantime, I can get this cardboard situated. Because we're going to be using it. Eat. 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 And eat. Is this going to open? No. Okay. How big is the tail? The question. Oh yeah, so what's some more important stuff do I have to tell the live stream? I don't know, I guess that's really all I really had to say. Was just, I'm still here, and I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. I'm still going to keep pursuing what I've been pursuing my goals, doing the best that I can, and I will not stop, ever. So, get used to it, I guess. And yeah, I don't want anybody thinking that, oh, I've just been absent for so long, I must have just be relaxing and stuff. Absolutely not. I'm absolutely not relaxing. We are doing the most we can, and right now that is doing labor for my grandfather, catching up on that, and then doing this, building Seth in the meantime, and also we got a bunch of stuff going on. Tomorrow, actually, one thing that I've been doing is I'm trying to get surgery done, and so I have like a doctor's appointment for that. Or I did. I went to it like a couple days ago. And that's been something that actually I've had to do. I should have been doing like 10 months ago, but I was off being homeless, so I didn't really have the chance to. But now I'm in Oregon, and I have Oregon health insurance, so able to get that situated, which is nice, to make some progress on that. Okay, so the tail kind of comes like, hold on. What else? Tomorrow I'm going to be trying to go to a food pantry. If all goes well, we can potentially get some free food. That can offset, the cost of living. Okay, so the tail kind of goes like down and then about to like a little bit past my arm. Like that kind of. Wow, that's a pretty long tail. Is that too long? He wondered to himself silently. Okay, let's clean this up a bit. That did nothing. Okay. Well, I'm gonna use this then. Okay. I have to. Should I use this? That's not gonna be. Maybe. I mean, whatever. Okay, look. How big does it need to be? Something like that. Sorry if I'm not reading the chat right now. It's because I'm trying to get the tail figured out. That's probably a much bigger than it's supposed to be. Hello. Oh, hi, Soap Seal. Welcome to the stream. Is that too long? You to himself loudly brings you here to this domain. Soap Seal has been around for a while. Go make some rice. Okay, Kite Man Dan. Get some good rice going on. And I guess I'm done with the screen, so I can probably turn the live stream back on, I guess. Gosh. Making me read the chat. That's one difficulty, is that I'm basically going back and forth between this. Okay. And we're back. Okay. Cool. Now I can see if Soap Seal said anything. Sense much romance in that story. It wasn't meant to be a romantic story. I don't really do a lot of romantic stuff. I'm here to check up on Seth. Oh, thank you, Soap Seal. Soap Seal, weren't you the one who was making like a crochet version of Seth or something? Like, I feel like I remember that being like a thing. Am I wrong? Okay, that's terrible. Love that for you. It's not a lizard tail. I want a lizard tail. Darn it. This is not helping. Guys, save me. Save me from myself. Okay. Okay. It's probably going to be good enough. I'm not doing anything more. I don't think so. I don't know how to crochet. Oh, okay, well, somebody was making like a crochet Seth. But oh well, Soap Seal. Hi, Soap Seal. Good to see you. Um, if you want to make a Seth, uh, actually, well, there's one of the YouTube shorts, and it has like the cardboard cutout for Seth to make his head. Like, you can print it out or trace it onto a piece of paper and cut it out, and then you can make a little Seth head. Lana was the first person to ever make one of those. So, and Lopez designed it, which is super cool to see collaboration between the fans. You love to see it. You love to see it. I'm sure it's the same feeling that a mother feels when her children do something together. It's like, look, they're communicating, they're collaborating. Whoa. You too. Thank you, Soap Seal. Thank you. I appreciate that. So what I'm going to do for this tail, just since everybody's constantly asking me what I'm going to do with this tail, what I'm going to do with this tail is I'm going to, let's see. I'm basically just making a really simple, basic tail. Like, I'm not doing anything fancy or special, and it's not meant to be. It's actually meant to be something that I can basically throw away. I know last time I tried to make a fully articulating tail with like 4 different movements and stuff, but I basically ran into the problem of like I don't have enough fingers to like puppet all of that, so it's not going to have a fully articulating tail. If anything, it'll probably have 1 string in the tail, and that'll be to like just shake the tail back and forth. I wanted the tail to be able to like curl up and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a tail that does that, but for now, I just need like the visual appeal. All I need, and see, I only learned this from trial and error, but all I really need is to build Seth with his mouth and his head, or sorry, his neck, because then I can basically make the neck and the head move, and the neck doesn't need to move in a billion directions either, 4 directions. It only needs to go like side to side. That's enough neck movement. So, man, I'm probably only talking to Soap Seal right now, unfortunately. That's okay. My whole plan was just to ramble to no one anyways, but yeah, so through trial and error, I figured out that basically I don't need to build a fully articulating tail. All I need is a mouth to move, and I need the neck also to slightly move, and that's pretty much it. For the tail that I had actually moved on its own just by me moving around, so nothing special, anyways, so we're cutting out all the stuff that doesn't work, and I'm sure that like in the future I will probably make Seth have an articulating tail, just because the more elaborate and complex I can make it, the more impressive it will seem, and theoretically the more viral worthy it would be. Let's set this right here. Actually, let's curve that. So like what I envision seeing is me building Seth basically to what he looked like when I was in Texas overnight, practically. I'm going to be building him very quickly, very fast. Visually, he'll probably look about the same. However, the details, the inside work, all the strings, all the many articulating parts and all that, we're going to be leaving that like out. Because he only needs to move his mouth and his neck in 1 dimension. He doesn't need blinking eyes. He doesn't need a tail that has 4-dimensional movement. He doesn't need legs that move. What else? He doesn't need a neck, like he doesn't need 8 degrees of movement in his neck. That's what we gave him last time. 8 degrees of movement in his neck, and the ability to blink his eyes, and move his feet, and his tail had 4 degrees of movement. And the wings, they flapped and they extended and contracted, which means basically the wings could open and they could also flap. So, flapping motion and then like opening and closing motion, whatever that wings do, as well as flapping. So, and I mean, ultimately he's gonna have to have all that stuff. In fact, I'd like to have him have more facial expressions, and also like his I'd like the throat to like when a frog goes like ribbit and the opens up. I'd like it that when he breathes, there's a little bit of movement there, or like in his stomach or chest, like chest expand and contract as he breathes. We can make him super alive. Oh, we also need to make him breathe fire, fake fire, not that real stuff. I'm thinking basically a fog machine and some lights to make like orange or red color, whatever. Or whatever color we want. I mean, it could be blue for all I care, but it should be a cool effect. Anyways, yeah, no, it's a huge project, really. What I want to see right now, though, just keeping things simple, is I just want them to stop by and say hi and check up on stuff. Okay, thank you, Soap Seal. If you are going to hop off, I hope you have a good night or day or whatever it is over there. And it was good to see you, as always. And I'm just going to continue rambling, because why not, I guess? Ramble. Hold on, how do I want this tail to be? What does that look like, guys? Is that good? Is it bad? I distinctly remember it being like slightly curved. Let's try that. Oh no. Glue, please. Where? It also needs like a trident at the end of it. I feel like it's curled up like a pig's tail now. So, but hey, I mean, It kind of reminds me of a piggy bank. You know, a piggy bank. Except it's a piggy Seth. Imagine if we made a bunch of little mini Seths and used them for like a piggy bank where you store. Oh yeah, and it's like a dragon, right? So like dragons have like a pile of gold coins and stuff, you know. So yeah, I can see it. It could work. Oh, I'm dropping everything. I'm really just rushing through this. I'm not trying to make it perfect. I'm just trying to make it be. I just need it to exist. And I only kind of need that. I don't even really need that. The idea of it existing is plenty. No, I'm just kidding. We actually need it to exist so it can go viral. Soap Seal said good night. Good night, Soap Seal. Thank you for watching. Okay. Next. I don't know. I'm just. Don't ask. Just don't ask. Okay. It's a lot of work. Man, I wish I could just build Seth right now and just have him finished, but it's gonna be a lot faster than before. Oh, like I was saying, so all I need him to do is to be a basic puppet. That's pretty much it. The wings, I don't really know. I gotta figure out. I never got to that stage. So I don't know what to do with the wings. Like if I should do anything crazy with it or what. Does that look Sethy? I need like mass. I need weight. Keep it from. Yeah, guys. We're just gonna get Seth back to like functioning order, so we can start using him as a puppet, you know. And from there, I mean, we need to build him to perfection, you know, whereas all the articulating parts and all that stuff. But it's just going to be about upgrades, unfortunately. I mean, we're racing to get it to the point where it can go viral, I guess. But it's like, what constitutes it going viral? It could be just visual, you know, or it could be doing some sort of skit with him or something. Who knows? And depending on if it's going to be one or the other, is going to be the decision on whether or not I focus on the look of it, or if I focus on the puppeteering of it, or some other actions. Like last time we were going for trying to do viral trends. It looks like a thing. I wish the tail was more taily, but what can you do, you know? What we did today was we put these little circles on and we did the tail. But that's just to give us a rough. Oh my goodness, oh, I'm having flashbacks to just not knowing what to do with Seth, and it just taking forever to get anything done with him. I built the head like super fast, and I built the body and all that too pretty fast, I guess. I think there's a good stopping point because I just have no idea what to do with him next. Um, he needs to have a control arm, and I think he needs to have wings, and then he just needs to look good. So really, next thing we could do is build the wings, but I need to know. Like last time, I tried to make it fully articulating, but I need to know just what would look the most impressive. If I have a wing and all the wing does is it like extends and contracts, that could be like cool. Like you know Seth, and then just all of a sudden he just like floofs his wings up like that. Floof could be like a cool little animation, But maybe it's better actually if we have the wing like flap, Is it well then his wing has to kind of like stay completely straight and then just like flap like this. And that's not really gonna do anything, you know. I don't know. I can't picture that. I think I can picture it like going up, being easier to make. Well, not easier to make actually. Harder to make, but I think it would look better if the wing can extend and contract. I'll have to see. I'll have to look through some footage. But this was, if nothing else, it was good info dump, and got a lot of good feedback from you guys, and had a good time with you guys tonight. So lots of fun, lots learned, lots gained. Not a whole lot of progress on Seth, but we made progress nonetheless. Um, so I'm happy with it, and we will continue to make progress in the future. What I'd like to see happen is, as fast as I can, I'd like to make Seth usable, where he looks visually impressive and his head can move and his mouth can move. That's all I'm going for. And I guess for the wings to move too. And then from there, he looks like Seth. I can start making content with him. And in the meantime, I can make parts for him. Like I could make a better tail sort of in the background and then later add it onto and do like surgery, adding it onto Seth. The same with everything else on him, basically. So we just need to get him into like ship shape where he's functional. We can make videos with him, give him a character basically, and then we'll slowly start doing upgrades on him. Once we get to a point where, and I don't know, maybe I'll just focus on upgrading him first and just not even, we'll just skip making the videos. I don't know. But basically, we need to get him to the point where he goes viral. That is the top priority. Whatever it takes to get him to go viral. If that takes making him look better, or it takes making him function better, or both, we'll do it. I have in my mind a vision of what Seth could be, fully completed, fully articulate, expressive, all these things, probably that are never going to happen because it's too complex. Unless I had computer programming, if I made him robotic, then maybe I could do that. Because I could press buttons on a keyboard or something and like make him do stuff. But yeah, so. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. No, we're not going to do that. I get stressed out thinking about all the stuff that needs to be done for him. But the bright side, theoretically, when he's finished, it's going to be something that's viral worthy and we can make a lot of content with. And that's kind of the thing that we're aiming for. And I think it could be, it's just a little bit daunting, the fact that, we're so far off. I could like very quickly get him back to like functioning order like I had before. But even then, like to go further than what I had built already is like uncharted territory a little bit for me. So it's like kind of scary. And he was never like fully completed. So we never got to really see what he could do. We did get some feedback with like a lot of people, especially in like the paper dragon puppet community, were like really excited to see it and thought that it was pretty creative. And a lot of people were getting into the character Seth as well. And he was starting to develop a little bit of a personality and stuff like that. So like there's a lot that we can do with it. Um, and I think that we got a lot of like just the positivity that we were getting from it. People seemed to be really positive about it, which could be a catch-22 because sometimes people are really positive about stuff and it sucks. Like they see you trying to make art and it's just terrible, and so they want to like say like, oh yeah, it's so good because it's terrible, and they just want to make you feel better about it. They pity you. Hopefully it's not that. Yeah, it's basically we're just trying to make Seth go viral again. That's basically all we're doing. Um, we were already trying to do that when I was in Texas. However, we never got him finished. We never got him to go viral. We never even got him to breathe fake fire. And we only did 2 videos where Seth actually talked. Two YouTube shorts. Seth has said like collectively a total of like 5 words in his lifetime. He was given a voice and then like snuffed out pretty quickly. So I think that basically the priority here with Seth is make him go viral as fast as possible. And I think what's going to be needed to do that is to get him back to fully functioning like he was before, and then refine him even further from there. And then get him to breathe fake fire and start doing videos of him talking and doing the ventriloquism stuff. We need him to be functional, have character, and breathe fake fire. And the breathing of the fake fire is mainly just because I think that would just look super freaking cool and probably be like the key to making it go viral. It's just the fact that it can breathe fake fire. Like imagine Seth just like chilling, and then he opens his and then he opens his mouth and just breathes fake fire, which would just be like fog and stuff, fog coming out of his mouth and like glowing lights, LED lights, whatever, to light up the fog as he like flaps his wings and stuff. I can imagine it being pretty cool. Use your imagination. Go on a journey with me. Use your imagination. Hold on. Kite Man Dan says rice. I might even just get off of this live stream and then just go into Discord and have an audio call with Kite Man Dan. I'm probably not going to do that. Actually, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But priority is getting this to go viral as soon as possible. And I think to do that, we're just going to need him to be functional, for him to have a character, and for him to breathe fake fire, pretty much. If we can refine him and make him super articulated and make him look, maybe 3D print him or make him, whatever, just make him out of cardboard and just make him look a lot better. Who knows? Make him, we'll do that. I mean, if we can, whatever. That's the basic structure of this. Is the priorities we need to make him go viral as fast as possible, and then to do that, I think we need to make him functional, have a character, and breathe fake fire. And I estimate that it could take like 4 months for us to get to that point. Maybe I could get him functional within the first month or a couple of weeks. I don't know. And anyways, that's sort of like a background project. This isn't like the meat of what we're doing. I should be like out trying to flip trailers and stuff right now. That's some more practical stuff that I could be doing. But it's good to have Seth building in the background. it's YouTube stuff. YouTube is my domain. I've been doing YouTube for like 10 years, so I need to be doing YouTube stuff. Um, it's the basically the highest yield technique for me. So gonna be doing YouTube stuff, building Seth here. Good, got that up and running. We'll be kind of building Seth semi-passively, although it is technically having the potential to be the highest yield technique. And just YouTube in general. I need to be doing YouTube more. I need to be posting vlogs. I need to be posting shorts. I just need to be posting more and interacting with the fans and live streaming more as well. And we need to go viral. Seth needs to make us go viral. So, in the meantime, updates others outside of YouTube. I need to be fixing up this blue car so I have transportation. I need to be like flipping trailers and flipping bigger and bigger trailers. I need to be probably just like going to Portland and seeing if there's any sort of networking I can do there or any sort of opportunities I can find there. I need to be talking to more people. I need to be I need to be I need to be right now. Actually, we're probably going to start doing some gardening soon. So I need to be do on top of the gardening stuff. I'm going to have to be doing labor for my grandfather as well. I need to be. What else? What else is on the whiteboard? Nope, that was it. Okay. Bottle bike is on the whiteboard too, but bottle bike is like negligible. It's like bottle bike is last ditch effort for if we need petty cash, but it's not like gonna save us. Like, yeah. Kite Man Den, if you're there, I would just say we need to be getting more power. Okay, more power. Oh, I also need to be delegating to Lana. I'm trying to teach Lana how to. We're doing like a crash course on like empowerment and multiplication, which basically means I'm trying to teach her how to become as powerful as possible and how to gain more power and amass power. And I'm also kind of using that as I always say the best way to learn is to teach. So I like teaching things because then it actually makes me ask questions and I end up learning about whatever subject I'm teaching. So I'm teaching her how to do that, but it's hopefully it'll teach her how to become more powerful, but at the same time it'll help me learn how to become more powerful too. So we're kind of studying that right now, and hopefully that can yield some good results in the future. Hopefully pretty soon. I think it, and in a way, I think it already has. What else do I need to be doing? I have like a laundry list of things that are going on and things that need to be done. But like the priority is like Seth and flipping trailers. But then there's like Seth flipping trailers, teaching Lana empowerment, multiplication. Yeah. Lots of stuff, guys. Hey, I'd rather have a lot of opportunities than to just have none at all. I'd rather be overwhelmed with how many opportunities there are than to have nothing, So, and I'm not really overwhelmed. I'm sitting here sounding like I'm so overwhelmed with it all and whatever. It's not really overwhelming. It's just I'm trying to make sure that I'm doing the absolute best that I can be doing. So I need to keep on top of it. I've already identified like the priorities, which is mainly like doing labor for my grandfather, building Seth to go viral, flipping trailers to make money, delegating to Lana. That's like the biggest things that I can be doing are those 4 things. And then we got like going to the food pantry in SIO, potentially trying to, since I know SIO like the back of my hand, there's probably some way I can either like I could probably mow lawns or like help build fences or something in SIO. There's like a few hundred people in SIO, and basically everybody knows everybody. So I'm sure I could probably. I know SIO like the back of my hand. I'm sure I could probably find a way to um, make something happen there. I need to go. I need to fix up this blue car so I have transportation, so that I can go to Portland, so we can try to go and do some networking and see what other resources we can come up with. Because Portland is a major hub. Um, uh, I need to probably get a address going so that fans can send me mail. I need to get in contact with a family member who has Amazon so I can get some $15 lapel microphones. So for the live stream and all that. I need to record the treehouse stuff whenever we're building the treehouse so that I can post that for content on YouTube and make sure that I make it safe and don't put anything dangerous in it. I need to do labor for my grandfather. I need to make Seth go viral. I need to flip trailers. I need to get my doctor's appointment stuff. I need to. I'm running out of fingers here, guys. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I already know that there's at least 10 more things that I need to be doing. I need to get the garden going. I need to get the water wheel going. I probably need to go and do some bottle biking at some point, or use the bottle bike somehow, or use the bike somehow. I need to. There's a lot of. Those are all the things that I know I need to kind of look into, and I'm sure there's some more of them. But then there's also like a bunch of like possibilities, like I would call them variables because it's kind of like Schrodinger's cat or whatever, where it's like it both is and it isn't simultaneously. Like um, potentially stuff like like a lot of stuff that basically like could happen, and if those things do happen, I would do this then, and so on and so forth. Like if Seth goes viral, I would probably focus more on that, and I would probably try to like bring back making the focal point of my channel more about power. And I had this whole plan for like the Power Chronicles and this video series and push-ups and cleaning the room and Seth and building a machine to create positive change and all that stuff. Like, and the Power Chronicles was just a thing that you guys never even saw because I only had the concepts of the Power Chronicles. But basically, if I went viral, we'd focus more on YouTube. We'd do that kind of stuff. We need, doing the series too, where I teach people as well, and then doing the series where, and basically just revitalizing all the plans that I had for YouTube networking. I was starting to try to reach out to other YouTubers and stuff as well, trying to reach out to big names and try to make stuff happen. I was actually doing pretty good at that. So I would need to be doing that as well. I was making some like really big aggressive moves there as well. If I just had like a little more time, I swear, Seth could have worked. This could have worked. All that. But anyways, woulda, coulda, shoulda. But we have those plans now. So if we did go viral, I would probably jump into that. But then it's like, if we don't go viral, I go into this plan. So I have like 5 to 10 plans, like threads, like stringed out in my head. The bits and the pieces for the potential variables of like 10 plans all at once. If this doesn't happen, do this plan instead. If that plan doesn't work, do this plan instead. Basically, if Seth doesn't go viral, we start going harder into flipping trailers. If the flipping of the trailers doesn't go good, we go harder into bottle biking, and when I was doing bottle biking, sometimes people would hand me cans. Maybe I could start to try to, get in contact with more people that way and make more connections, et cetera, et cetera. So, and the list goes on and on. I was even trying to make a garden so that I just could have some food to offset the cost of living, since we have land here to do that. Though that's not super viable, and it's going to take like 9 months to grow food, whatever. But theoretically, something that can grow passively. It's a lot, and I'm on top of it all. I have it all planned out, and I'm doing actually a really good job of following it to a T. I take actionable steps towards this plan every single day. Yeah, so it's not all just in my head, It's there's this delicate balance between, oh, you just like think too much, oh, it's nice to have all these ideas and these plans, whatever, but like, what are you doing? Well, I take action every day towards these goals, like, working on Seth today, doing labor for my grandfather today, doing YouTube, delegating to my girlfriend, also doing that as well, with Lana. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on, basically. A lot of stuff that I'm doing, a lot of action. Talk about action versus thinking. A lot of doing going on. And thinking. Both. Lots of both. Lots of everything. We're in a position that we're 10 times stronger than we were before. 10 times more powerful, just based off of location. And et cetera, and et cetera. But basically, and I make a big fuss about it, but I plan on doing this for the rest of my life, so I don't really have there's not a stopping point. I hope you guys know that. However stressed out right now, and however dedicated I am to making as much power as possible, I'm planning on doing that forever. So it's like, oh no, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna do it? That's always gonna be a constant. Right now, our position on the playing field is like, we have Seth, we have flipping trailers, we have a bottle bike, we have a girlfriend named Lana. Work with that. What is the highest yield thing you can do with that, with what you have? Once you get to the next level, figure out what, I don't know what the future is going to hold. I don't know what pieces are going to be at play in the future, or what people I'm going to meet, or what objectives are going to come up. I just know that through it all, I'm going to be trying to make as much power as I possibly can. So, but yeah, our current objective is basically go viral, flip trailers, do labor for my grandfather, delegate to my girlfriend, complete the YouTube channel, maybe bring back the yada 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 yada. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing labor for my grandfather, and then probably going to be, tomorrow I'm going to be trying to go to a food pantry. So wish me luck on hopefully getting some free food. And then I'm also maybe going to talk with the youth pastor of the town as well. Might come up naturally in conversation, and maybe I can find some more resources there somehow. Because a church is kind of like a central hub for a small town like that. And so tomorrow basically is planning on trying to go to a food pantry, and probably doing labor for my grandfather. And then at the end of the day, we'll probably work on Seth. I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream or not. Sometimes I just work on Seth and I listen to a podcast, or I work on Seth and I go on a Discord call. Let me read the chat real quick, because I see Dan is back. Bacteria. We are weaker when we're one. We will never stay one. We are always multiplying. We will never stop fighting. We are stronger than before. Bacteria. Maybe I need to name my fans, instead of stray hydroblites or power seekers, we will name them bacteria. That doesn't have a very nice ring to it, but it sounds funny. Anyways, Kite Man Dan, since you're pretty much the only person watching, Yeah, so tomorrow I'm probably going to be doing some of that. I also had Lana, like, tasked Lana with trying to take actionable steps towards like the highest yield technique for power, whatever that would be for her. The last 3 days I've been having her try to notice what are the highest yield techniques for multiplying her efforts. What does she think they are? And then I've told her, okay, so now that we've been doing that for like 3 days, and I want you to start taking like actionable steps towards one of these and try to basically actualize it. I want you to go and try one of these ideas and see it to fruition, basically. So working on that. Yeah, so I'm probably going to be talking with her about that tomorrow as well, and that's going to be important. So labor, Lana, Seth, food pantry, talk to the youth pastor of Scio, the small town that's here. Anyways, so is that all I'm going to be doing tomorrow? And I'll probably look out. We'll see. We'll see what we can come up with, guys. I always keep my head on a swivel for seeing what other stuff I can squeeze in, and also, whatever stuff comes up that I wasn't expecting. We have to be aware of that as well. So, without further ado, I think I'm gonna start wrapping up the stream here. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Say goodbye, Seth. I'm not gonna do the ventriloquism, Seth. Chaotic Scottish accent. We're not doing that yet. All right. I tried doing that, and I got a lot of warranted criticism on my ventriloquism. I get such a kick out of the ventriloquism because it's so freaking ridiculous. I love it. Ventriloquism is like one of those things that's just so weird. Why would anybody do ventriloquism? And I love the fact that I genuinely am trying my best to do ventriloquism in a Scottish accent for a dragon that's sitting on my shoulders. Just like, put yourself in my position. Oh. And I suck at it too because I'm just starting ventriloquism, and it's in a Scottish accent too, which I don't know whose choice that was. But we're doing a Scottish accent ventriloquism. Oh, dude. And it is rough, okay? Like, if you guys thought my welding on the crossbow was rough, the Scottish accent ventriloquism is rough. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull it off. But it's pretty funny to watch me fail in the meantime. I think over time it'll work. Like any skill, it is to be refined and until it can work. And we've seen promise with it, but it's just kind of funny in the beginning, in like the awkward stages. Do the ventriloquism. It was so, okay. We'll do some ventriloquism. Okay. Say goodbyes. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. He doesn't. I can cheat and just hide my mouth so that you can't see. But we'll do it. Okay, hold on. Okay, wait. Okay. I'm gonna end this stream doing some really terrible ventriloquism. Here we go. Say goodbye, Seth. Goodbye, Seth. Okay, that was even worse than I imagined. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.